Okay, so next thing I'm thinking of doing is getting the wiring harness installed in the engine bay. As you can see, I went through and re-sleeved all the connectors and everything, cleaned it all up the best I could. So here we go. I'm going to try and get this installed now. Okay, so just a couple things to note here. I did shave this where this normally mounts, so we're going to have to figure out a way to mount that hidden. It normally mounts right here, and there's like things that stick up, but thought it was ugly and shaved it off, so now we got this nice reflection piece here. So that's gonna have to be mounted somewhere down in here. Have never done that, so we'll see how that goes. Fuse box mounts right here, so I'm thinking we start with the main fuse box and then just see where the lines take us. Cool. Okay, that is a little nerve-wracking to do by yourself. I don't want to drop anything or scratch the paint, but I got, there's two bolts that go right here, so that bolt and that bolt, I got those in. So we'll tighten those up, and then we will get these top bolts, that guy, and that guy bolted up. And we'll have the main fuse box in, and then we can start routing the wires through stuff. Okay, so this guy right here bolts up to that right there. Got too much paint in that hole, so I'm gonna quick tap that out. Okay, so these are what I was talking about. That would go right here, tuck in there, so maybe gonna try cleaning it up. We'll see how it cleans up and how it looks, and then we'll test fit it and see what we're thinking. All right, so I got this side cleaned up. We'll go ahead and try and start mounting them in the car. Okay, so I got it just resting on right now. I think that'll look better. So yeah, I'm happy we're doing this. Cool. Okay, so I got the bolt right there in. We got the bottoms in, clamped in. I got a new clamp on the underside here. There's like a push clip I pushed up. I don't know if you can see it. You can kind of see it right there. It's the head of it. Pushed up through there. Looking good. We got the little clippies coming down. So we're looking pretty good. Okay, so I got the cable run up right here. Again, gonna have to mount it somewhere, but it tucks in right here with the little grommet. It comes up for the windshield wipers. So I think I'm gonna get the windshield wiper motor mechanism mounted in. Got kind of a mess going on right here, but I'm just gonna give it a quick clean up before I throw it in. It's a little grimy, a little nasty, so clean that up and then we'll throw that in. Okay, so we got that in. I think I'm actually gonna put the clips in and then put on the cowl just to kind of cover that up and make it look a little nicer. Okay, so don't mind the mess. Got quite a lot of things going on here. The cowl's looking good. I went through, cleaned it, and I put a new dye on it, so it looks really good. That way I don't have to buy a new one, and we'll get this on now. Cool. Okay, so here are these little clips that go on it. They're kind of like disintegrating. They got like this little gasket, rubber gasket thing. It's super old, so I'll probably make new ones. But these little clips here go right here on each little bracket thing. So yeah, we'll make a new gasket and we'll get those on. All right, there we are. So we're looking. Go ahead and get those guys put on now. Cool. Got all of those in. There's this yellow one that goes right here. That guy in. Got all those in. We're looking good there. Okay, so these little Christmas tree clip thingies, just go right here. Put the other side in. Cool. All right, I had to put the hood down so we can put the screws in. Screws got to go in. Each one, it's just easier to do with the hood down. So we'll start getting the screws then, go from there. Okay, wipers are in, we're looking good. Cool. Okay, this little guy comes through here, through that same opening, clips on right there. Okay, so I got the fender off to give me more room. I got this plastic piece in here, got the cable run through it. It's actually like pretty difficult to do. Be a little surprised by that. I'm going to now try and get the relay box here tucked inside underneath right there, and then run the rest of the cables inside under the upper rail, and then we gotta snake them through back like the other side into there. Okay, here we are, passenger side footwell. Pretty tight in here. This is so hard to film and do. Okay, that guy goes in that little spot there. All right, that guy's in. This one goes over here. That's in. This one goes here. And that's in. Sweet. Okay, quick little package showed up. I gotta be careful what I show. I don't want to show my address. Here we go. We got a new condenser, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that installed. Cool. Okay, I want to just do a quick video, show you guys the difference between the two units. This is the old one. It's super nasty. I do have a new dryer, whatever that thing's called, that tank. But yeah, I needed to get the lines off of the old one and clean up the brackets, make those nice. Here's the difference between like the new one though. It's like a different design on like the ends. How these just circle back around versus how that is. Kind of interesting, but yeah. So I'll get this taken apart, get the lines cleaned up, and get them transferred over to the new unit, and we'll get the new unit installed. Okay, cool. That looks super good in there. Woo. Something you never see, but it's nice to have a new one, a nice fresh one. Cool. Got some nice new bolts in there and everything. We are looking good with those. Yeah, cool. I don't know why that makes me happy. Okay, got to start cleaning up the old one now and get the pipes and stuff transferred over. All right, here's how we're looking after sandblasting. It's looking pretty good. So I will now go get a self-etching primer on this and then some black paint. Cool. All right, so I quick popped a weld on those little joints there because this opens and closes and it's just stretching the metal. It was starting to crack and I didn't want it to break. So yeah, just popped a weld on there and then I quick cleaned up the weld. I'll finish cleaning up with a brush and then we can get in primer and paint. Cool. Okay, so I went ahead and just added a nice new coat of paint on this guy. We got the coupler painted. We got the little mounts for this guy painted. We're looking good. I got a brand new OEM dryer tank for the system. So that's looking good. We will go ahead and start getting this stuff installed. I also have some AC oil that I'll just go around on like all the rubber rings. Just make sure they're lubricated so when they go in, they don't have any issues. So yeah, start putting this stuff together. All right, so I had to take it off of the car to get this stuff mounted up. I got new hardware from the hardware store. It's looking good. Everything's tightened up. The clamp was actually kind of difficult to do, but managed to get it on. Yeah, we're looking good. Cool. I can put this back on the car. I now need to order the long AC line that goes to this guy, and that runs all the way up to the actual AC port underneath there. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. So I got to order a new one of those. That's $400 or $500. Not fun, but yeah, cool. Okay, here's the old line. I need to get this line off, this bracket, this weird looking bracket off, and then this line's got to come off, and then I'll clean this up and make sure this line is still good. If not, I have to order a new one. Cool. All right, I got these brackets quickly sandblasted. There's a little bit of paint residue. That's not too big of a deal. Just get some epoxy or etching primer on it and we'll be good to go. Okay, so I can't remember. I got this guy cleaned up pretty good. It's looking a lot better. There's still like a few little spots on it. It's whatever. I got those brackets and paint. They're just chilling right now. I even got this little spacer painted here. So that's looking good. Okay, so I was looking at the manual and it said that you actually have to add some of the oil, the AC oil, to the unit before installing a new one. So I'm gonna add that now. It's 100 fluid ounces, so I'll quick do that. All right, we're looking good. I got it back in. Everything went together easy, so I'm happy. Hopefully that I got enough in there with how much spilled out. All right, here is that AC line that I painted. We're looking good. I will make sure to get some of that oil on the O-ring before I install it. Here's the bracket for it that I sandblasted. We got some paint on that. I quick threw some paint on the top of this just so it doesn't rust or anything. Got some new locking nuts that were on it. The factory ones are just a bit too far gone, so I figured just replace them. Cool, I'll get that stuff assembled and we'll try and get that on the car too. Okay, here is the brand new AC line. I've been waiting months and months for this to come in. Finally got it. Before I get it in, there's a little bracket that goes back on there, and that's this guy right here. As you can see, it's super dirty, so I gotta clean this up first before I throw that on. All right, got that cleaned up pretty good. We'll go ahead and throw this on. All right, I got that in there. Looks good. We'll go ahead and throw in the actual AC line. Okay, got the bolts there. Those are looking good. I definitely think I need to change out the hardware here at some point. This is super dusty, so just bear with me on that for now. I gotta clean it. This guy clamps right in here, like that. I got the bolt down here. Now I need to come over here and get this bolted up, and then we'll connect it over there. All right, and before I forget, this guy clips on right there. Cool. Okay, so I got this bolted up down here. We're looking good. I need to go ahead and get this guy on. I got a new one. It's the lower one that goes right here. So I'll quick throw that on, show you guys after. All right, I got the AC lines in. I got the soft lines running in for now, just inside of here. So I think that'll do. I'm going to go ahead now and replace the rack and pinion with the new one. All right, here is the new rack and pinion, looking super good. It's gonna look really good in the car. I'm excited to get it in, so let's go. All right, here we are, side by side, old versus new. This one looks so much better, so go ahead and get this in now. All right, check that out. That looks so much better than the old one. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Put brand new nuts here at the end too, so we're looking really good. Wow, that looks so much better. All right, that'll do it for this video. I'm so excited seeing progress being made on my car. I feel like I put so much energy and effort into everyone else's car that mine unfortunately gets neglected. Hopefully I can have another update here for you guys soon. I got an engine being built, so that's really exciting. But until then, comment down below what you guys think. Hit me with that like button, it really helps me out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.